A few weeks ago, I had a dope ass dream. It started off with me quite literally beaming down into the setting. It started off with like this bluish white light and then just plopped me down into the setting. And it was so real that I actually had to gather my bearings. It was like, I was like, yo, where am I at? And I looked up, there's like huge skyscrapers, like the middle of the day, like skyscrapers, big buildings, high rises. And it looked like almost like modern day New York, Japan, something like that. Because I saw the neon lights and all that type of stuff. I wasn't paying too much attention to that because I beamed down into like a setting of pure chaos. Building debris was falling, buildings on fire. There were literally Molotov cocktails in the air, people screaming, running for their lives, like running past me as I beamed down. And I'm just like, yo, what is going on? You know what I'm saying? But as I started to gather my bearings, one of the things that I noticed was like there was like groups, there was like pockets of people, like, right next to me, up the stairs, down the block, middle of the street. There's like groups of people, like 20 to 30, 40 people, all on their knees, like as not like for prayer, but in regards to like submission, to whatever it was that was wreaking havoc on this city or something like that, right? And for some reason, when I saw that group of people on their knees like that in pure defeat, like that bothered me, like deep in my soul, like in real life, in the physical, I don't know submission like that. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather die on my feet than live on my knees. You know what I'm saying? So when I saw all these people just collectively giving up, I was like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? Get your ass up. So I literally walked over to the first group and I was just picking up people one by one by one. I was like, yo, stand up. What are y'all doing? Stand up. We got to fight. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? And it was literally like a video game because every time I stood up somebody, like they stood up like a video game. They like went from their knees and just stood up straight and disappeared, But one of the things I noticed was each time I woke somebody up, stood somebody up, every time I said stand up, it was like there was another voice saying stand up behind me. So it got to the point where I knew that everyone I was standing up was joining my fight, was joining my force. So I was like, stand up, yo, stand up. I started getting hype after I got like a couple of groups up. Like I'm hype as shit. Like I know I'm about to go to war. I don't know who I'm about to fight, but I'm hype as hell. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yo, and then I'm just like walking through and we're just all just yelling, stand up. Like literally like if you can imagine like the Roman Colosseum and like the whole crowd is like chanting like, fight. Well, we were just saying, stand up, like on that cadence. So it got to the point where I didn't have to keep saying it no more because somehow I knew I was approaching my enemy, So like I saw like bands of people and like they started to lift their heads up, right? Like the people I couldn't get to like single-handedly down the street, I saw them lifting their heads up. And when they lifted their heads up, they stood up. And the voices behind me kept getting louder and louder and louder. And I was just like, yeah. All right, let's get this. So I literally started to walk down some stairs, like almost going into a subway or something. Like it started off like a subway, but then it opened back up to like another open area. So I walked down the stairs and I literally started cracking my knuckles, like just instinctively. I was like, oh, we about to get this. And like, I could feel myself in this dream of sorts. And like, I'm loosening up because I know my opponent is around the corner, just like that sixth sense of sorts. But then like the most badass part about it was like, as I'm stretching, I'm cracking my knuckles, I'm all right, let's get this. I literally felt like my weapon of choice is like a knife. Like my weapon of choice is like a big ass knife just like spawned in my hand. And I was like, oh, like I literally laughed. So then like I came around the corner and there was like this dark energy, dark fiery energy. And I couldn't make out the figure, but the dude had to have been like 8'5". Like it was this tall dude. And I was like, oh, you're the one that's making me feel like this, bet. And then like I was like, all right, cool. So then like I saw his legion and my legion, like they both went at it way over there. And then it was just me and him. And I was like, let's get it. And I literally started to charge at him. And just like a freaking movie trailer, I woke up. I can't lie, I was pissed, because I literally lunged at that dude. I was like, ah, and then just wake up. I woke up in the bed. I was like, no, come on. You know what I'm saying? The thing is about this though, is I really don't like the fact that people have just been put down into submission. They think it's over. Like especially a lot of the doomsday sayers out there, whether you're spiritual or you're just like, privy to CIA documents. There were so many people that have given up. This is just the way life is now. I'm just going to wait for my leader or my savior to show up. And for me, you know me, I'm not here to be nobody's savior. I don't want to be your hero. I'm here to bring the strength back to you so you could band together with like-minded individuals to go against this darkness to promote more light in this world. Stand up to the darkness. Shine more light. The darkness cannot exist in the light. It can't. If we have more light bulbs, you ain't gonna be scared to walk in the streets at night. You know what I'm saying? It's like that's what that dream meant to me. I'm not afraid to go out there. Don't get me wrong. In my real life, in my current state, am I a front lines person? Not really. I'm really not. And I have no shame in saying that. I'm not a front lines person. Everybody be like, oh, I'm in the front lines, and that makes you brave. No, well, yes, it does. But it's just like sometimes you need people in the back lines too. When you got these Navy SEALs missions, you seen any military movie or whatever, there's the people out there in the field, got the guns ready to go shank somebody or shoot somebody. And then there's the people that are giving them the coordinates, giving them the directions. You know what I'm saying? Hey, okay, 2 clicks left or 2 clicks west. You got to do this. And then you got to do this. Okay, the person's on the 3rd floor in the back right corner. Okay, blah, 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 blah. If you didn't have one or the other, you still need that cohesion, front line, back line. But push comes to shove. Hey, we need people out there. Oh, say less. We fighting demons. We fighting demons and wraiths. Hey, yo, sign me up, fam. Let's get it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I've been called. My number's been called. Let's go. You have to be able to be, you can't be afraid to die for what you believe in either. You know what I'm saying? It's like a lot of people, they don't stand up because they're scared to die. It's like, in all honesty, I have no fear of death because I know I'll just be right back here to finish my mission. That's why most of us are here. A lot of us chosen ones have been here before. A lot of us old souls have been here before. My job is to make people think. My job is to wake people up. Some people's jobs is to fight the power, to go against the machine. I'm doing the same thing just in my own way. You know what I'm saying? And you have to realize too, it's just like when you lead by example, people will follow you, no matter who you are. You don't need 1 million subscribers to have people follow your lead. For me personally, at least in my current state anyway, that's just where I'm at right now, I consider myself like a grassroots type of person. I'm just a person, just the one voice that like motivates a handful of people, and then that contributes to the larger group that's out there that's making big changes in this world. That's just how I see it. When certain situations change in my life, then yeah, maybe I'll take a bigger role. But right now, I know my place and I'm cool with it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm the substitute. I'm the 6th man on the bench. That's how I look at it. I never cared about being a starter. Say, hey, you want me to come off the bench and drop 20 for you real quick? Hey, put me in, coach. Let's get this. I have no shame in that. But nevertheless, man, that dream just confirmed to me that I serve a big role in this world. I'm not saying it like I'm above anybody else. We all have a role to play. It's just, are you playing it? Or are you like the group of people that's sitting there on your knees waiting to get stomped on the neck? You know what I'm saying? So with that, till the next one. Peace.